let's slowly begin. The plan for today is to get the basic equipment for the build. Elite Knight Armor, Spyhander, and Grass Shield. Okay. Bouncing. Got Mail plus Warrior. Master Key. Physic Average. Okay.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire.
What?
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain in dragons. Even now, there are only embers. But then the man sees not light, but only endless nights, came disparity. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. And in this land, the Witch of Izalith daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Winds, mighty gods, peeled apart their stone spears. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the end. Age of Fire.
One.
But soon the flame will fade, and only dark will remain.
Good. Right. First things first, I need to get my starting equipment. Oh, okay. I hope you can hear me. It should be working. Okay. Goodbye. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. The goal for today is to just get the equipment for the build. I'm planning on using the Elite Knight armor because it's the best looking armor in the game. Oh, hello.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the Undead Asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this.
Thank you.
I would hate to, and thank you.
As I was saying, I will use Zweihander as well and the Gracia. That's my plan. Apart from that, I will see how far I can get today. Yes! Success! Hello. Ow. Okay. And now I'm ready to fight the first boss. Let's go. Hi. Ow. Come here. Now. Okay. Yay! First boss defeated.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Very good. vitality. No. I should first put all my points into strength so that I can use the Zweihander. Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do. Okay. I'll just collect a few things around Firelink Shrine. For a faster start. Few souls. Zweihander. Firekeeper soul. That would be a good thing to get. The mortar side is a pretty decent weapon. Good. Oh. There is another soul up here. Soul of Lost and alright, now to the most important part, getting the Zweihander. Hopefully I won't die. Good. Okay. More souls. Here's this Zweihander. Good. Ring spear. Well, alright. Survived. Oh. Amenities. That's good. Should I level up? No. I'll do it a bit later. Now we're going down to the new Londo ruins to collect the Firekeeper soul. Is that stock? Pretty decent weapon as well. Transient curse. That is an item needed in order to so that you can damage the ghosts in this area. But I won't be fighting them just yet. That's much later on. Here is the Firekeeper Song. This is used to upgrade the Estus Flask. Okay, that went well. I didn't die. I should heal. I should look where I'm going. Is the radio? Can I hear myself? Is the radio? Can I hear myself? I can. Great. Is the radio? Can I hear myself? Okay, yeah, I can level up now. This probably isn't enough to wield as a handler at one hand, no. But I'm close. I don't need this. Hello.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead? Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Any more useful tips?
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
I think that was it.
What?
Huh?
You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the Undead Church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead Burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undead Burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Okay.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
That's it.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone. I'm not up for
Okay, yeah, that's it. Battle. Okay, that's good enough. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Bye. Now you're a bit tougher. Goodbye. Okay. Here is a ring that saves your souls if you die, but then it breaks, so it's a one-time use only. Can be handy. Hi. Bye-bye. Hello. Goodbye. Missed. Hello. Welcome to the stream. The very basic plan for today's stream is to just get the equipment I need for the build. I'm planning on using the Elite Knight armor, the Zweihander, which I already have, and the Grass Shield. Apart from that, I'll see how far into the game I will get. Oh, are you enjoying it so far? Yeah, that happens quite a lot. It gets easier. You will learn. After a while, the boss's moves just sort of click, then you know what to do. Are you far into the game? There are definitely ways to make it easier. Usually a mage build that has a lot of range attacks makes it quite a bit easier. I should heal. Drake. What's your favorite part of the game so far? Yeah, this is the beginning part. Ah, the shielded spear skeletons. I'll show you a little trick on how to deal with them. Now let me just switch a weapon to something that I can use with one hand. You can use a shield, but you don't need it. So the easiest way to deal with them is to smack them and then parry them when they attack. How do you run or jump? Are you using a controller? I am. I'm pretty sure. Yes, on mouse and keyboard, just hold space to run and then press space while you're running to jump. If you're using a controller, I'm using an Xbox controller, you can hold B and then just press B while running to jump. If you are running, you won't roll, you will just jump. If you're just walking, then yes, but to run, you need to hold space. And then while you're running, you need to press space again, let go and press space again, and you will jump. If you're quick enough. If you're too slow, you'll just roll. Yeah, sure, no problem. So yeah, if you parry them, they're super easy. You can also try kicking their shield away. To do that, you need to move forward and press attack at the same time. It's a lot trickier. Yeah, there you go. That also works. Then you can just attack them normally. Down here is a merchant.
Well, you seem to have
He sells two valuable things. The first one is the residence key, which we will need to free an NPC. And the second thing is the repair box. This will help you repair your equipment at any bonfire. But you do need 3,000 souls in order to buy it.
What a waste. Go and fall off a cliff.
Shields are also fairly powerful in this game. You get, with the warrior and the knight starting shields, both do 100% physical damage reduction, so that is very helpful as well. I'm pretty sure that you can change the settings. Settings. Yeah, if you go into the settings, you can change key bindings. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me, but yeah, it can be easier sometimes to play with a controller. Oh, thank you. You're also very kind. Can you heal me alright? Is the game too loud? Am I too loud? Is the audio okay? Great. You should be able to cross that bridge just fine as long as you run. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now there is a guy in here that will come running after you if you don't kill him first. And there is another guy behind here, but he usually won't come after you. In this chest there are some black fire bombs. Oh, where did you come from? The black fire bombs are pretty decent for range weapons. You can use them on the next boss, it should make it fighting it a lot easier. If you can see in the upper right corner, there is a number 1. That means I have 1 humanity. Sometimes when you kill enemies, when going through a level, you gain a humanity point. Once you reach 5 humanities, up until 5 humanities, the drop rate for items slightly increases. That is definitely a strategy you can do, yes, of course. Leveling up will definitely make your playthrough a lot easier. Then yeah, if you get stuck, usually I just farm to get more powerful. What weapon are you planning on using? Are you a melee character? Are you using spells? Are you maybe a fate build? That's pretty decent. Yeah, then I would advise you to practice parrying. Parrying is incredibly powerful in this game. You can parry most enemies. You can usually tell which enemies you can parry if they're about your height or twice as tall as you. Usually knight looking. Right, I should probably mention. Did you, as your starting gift? Yeah, they're usually monsters like spiders and the like. There are a few bosses you can't parry, yes. But there are also plenty of bosses that you can parry. That was a jumping attack. I did 100%, yes. It takes a while. And multiple playthroughs. For now, maybe just focus on finishing the game. You don't have to worry. The most difficult thing is to collect every spells. It's just tedious. Another helpful thing is heavy armor in this game offers you a lot of poise. So when enemies hit you, if you have enough poise, they won't stagger you. Like this guy staggered me, so I wasn't able to attack him. If you have enough poise, then you can take the damage, but still finish your attack. This guy right here is a bit more difficult. Diamond out. Oh, why did that happen? Oh. Okay, good. Yeah, there is a limit to, I think I set it to 140 characters, just to prevent spam. Anyway, this is a tougher enemy, but they always drop materials needed for crafting, and occasionally they drop their weapons, which are also fairly good. Oh yeah. Thankfully, you can parry them, which makes them easy. Oh. Of course. After I said that you were easy, you tried to kill me. There. Yeah, these games can also be like that. Okay. First that. I also hated Bloodborne the first time I played it, but then I went back to it and I like it now. Oh, you should level up your endurance then. That will increase your equipment load. But before then, maybe unequip some armor. Oh, I should heal this guy first. So in this... you're gonna come up, aren't you? Okay, I'll continue. So to check your equipment load, go to the little person icon, and here in the middle row under HP and stamina you can see equipment load. Try to keep... You are annoying. Try to keep it under 50%, and that should allow you to roll faster. Another thing that will make life easier for you is humanity. So I told you. Oh yeah, sure. So it's the third icon or the second from the right, the person next to the book. In the middle row, so you see HP, stamina, equipment load. It tells you your current equipment load. Mine is 15.9 out of 52. So try to make sure that your equipment load is half of your maximum equipment load. Yeah. And then you'll roll faster like this. This is technically a medium roll. If you go even lower, you can do a fast roll. But medium is usually enough. Right, I was speaking about humanities. So, humanities are very useful, because if you spend them... So now I have two. You can go up to a bonfire. The first thing you need to do, if you are hollow like me, you look like jerky, you can reverse hollowing. Now that you are human, you can summon NPCs and other players if you're playing online to help you fight bosses. That should make things easier. Not all bosses have NPCs that you can summon, but if you're playing online, you should probably see summon signs for other players. And another thing you can do while you're human and you have humanity, you can kindle the bonfire. And now you will see that my SSS will go from 5 to 10. So you have more healing items, and that is permanent. Now this bonfire is kindled, and I can now, whenever I rest, get 10 Estus flasks here. That should also make it easier. You can farm humanity by killing enemies in the area. For as long as the boss is still alive, you can farm up to 5 humanities. Apart from that, you can farm humanities from rats. That is maybe easier. They drop humanity as an item. And you don't have to worry whether or not the boss is alive. So when you parry enemies, that leaves them open for a riposte, and as you can see, that does a lot more damage. Also, if you can sneak up behind an enemy and stab them in the back, that will also do a lot of damage. There isn't technically sneaking, you just need to get behind them and try to get a backstab. Let me try it on this guy. Move away. away from the wall, please. Stand still. Okay, there we go. That's a backstab. You can stop this being a bit tricky. If you walk slower, then you should be able to get behind an enemy if their back is turned to you. I mean, getting mad is a part of the process. Especially if you die a lot. But yeah, as time goes on, you will just gain more skill and die less often. The trick to parrying is that you want to hit the parry button at about the same time as they're starting the attack, so not when they're pulling their arm back, but when the attack starts coming towards you. Yeah. There. Yeah, endurance will increase your stamina as well. It is a very useful stat in this game. Yes, it is. It is endurance, yes. Oh, and here are my souls. So your vitality increases your HP, attunement increases attunement slots which are needed for spells, but if you're going melee you don't need to level it up. Endurance increases stamina and equipment load, strength increases strength, which is for melee weapons, mainly heavier ones. Dexterity is also for melee weapons, but those are like fancier ones, like rapiers, katanas, that kind of thing. They're usually faster, but don't do as much damage. Resistance you can ignore. Intelligence is for magic, for spells specifically, and fate is for miracles, which are a different kind of spells. They're usually more buffs, healing, that kind of thing. How many I have what? In my stats? Souls? 2,980 at the moment. Oh, you can't see it. Oh. It's cropped up. Oh, I'm in front of it. 2,980, yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. This is because I said you were easy. Ow. Okay. Well, I know what my build is going to be, so I will be collecting items I need. But right now I just want to get through this area and defeat the boss. I won't be using any spells on this playthrough. Do I have any upgrade materials? No. Right, when I get some I will let you know what they look like. Well, this is definitely my preference. There is no wrong way to play this. Should you focus on levels or items? Well, you should... I would recommend that maybe you go to the wiki, look at which weapons look cool to you and you want to use them, and then check the stat requirements for those weapons. And level up your stats so that they match at least the bare minimum so that you can use them. Apart from that, it's usually better to upgrade the weapons rather than to level up. But once your weapon is fully upgraded, then you should level up. And obviously, put as many points as you can into health. That will help you a lot. Yes. Did you pick the master key as your starting gift? Or did you just leave it empty? It's at the start of the game. You get, when you're choosing your class, you can also choose which item you start with. Mm. But it probably was a spell. Mm. A health potion. Aha. Okay, so you probably then won't be able to open this door that I did here. You will need to buy the residence key to open this, because I started with the master key. I can just open this door. What was your starting class? Maybe because if you started as a thief, then you also had the master key. Okay, then you will need to buy the residence key from that merchant I showed you earlier in order to open the door. Yeah, I also started as a warrior. I am focused on you right now. You won't kill me again. Ah. Okay, good. Here's that. This is an item you need for upgrades. This is a fairly high level item. As you can see, plus 14. It will be a while until we need it. Usually we need Titanite shards for the lower tier weapons. This game has quite a complicated upgrade system. There are quite a lot of different upgrade materials that you need for different weapons. But for the regular ones, you just need Titanite. Oh yeah, also, here, the item I picked up, it's a ring. You can equip up to 2 rings. And this one boosts defense while HP is low. That's usually, I think, around when HP reaches 25%, then it decreases your defense. It helps you survive a bit longer. I should spend my souls before I go to the boss. Okay. Now I can use the Zweihander with one hand. Do you want me to go back to the start to show you a few more things? I have another rig. What do you mean? Aha, another ring. Yes, another ring. I do. Do you want me to show you where I got it? So this ring, unlike the one at the top, is one-time use only, as it says here. Yeah, sure, I can show you. So when you equip that ring and you die, you will not lose the souls upon that, but the ring will break and you cannot use it again. So it's a good thing if you expect to die to use it, but you know, then it will be lost. It will save you the trouble of having to collect your souls. It's quite close to the start. So fairly easy to get. Let me just return to Firelink. No, I didn't equip it. As you can see, I only have one ring equipped. This one which boosts my defense. This other one isn't equipped because this second slot is empty. You need to have it equipped in order for it to work. Yes, exactly. There is a boss in this game that will kill you the first time you fight it, because that is scripted, and that is the best use for this ring, but there are a few more of these, so if you use it for something else, it's not like you wasted it. Now, to get the ring, you need to jump onto this bridge. So go here and jump. Slowly walk towards the edge, towards the end, and here on this corpse is the ring. And this is where I got it from. Later there will be a merchant here, but that's quite a long time from now. I can also show you where I got the sword from. I can just rest here so that I don't have to walk all the way back if I die. So to get the sword, yes, there are a lot of secrets. I probably don't have them all memorized, and I will probably miss a few items. Now, to get the sword, you need to run through here. And it will be on the corpse behind these skeletons, on this one. I suggest you grab it and you run away immediately, because you can't permanently kill these skeletons unless you have a holy weapon. They will just keep coming back to life. Or you need to kill the necromancers, which keep bringing them back to life. But this is a mid-game area, so you're not supposed to be there yet. Yeah. I suggest just taking everything off and running from item to item to collect them all. I don't have to kill these guys, I can just run to the bonfire. Oh. You can usually lure just this guy to attack you and avoid the skeletons start shooting bolts at you. And then once you kill this guy, you can kill the archer as well. Unfortunately, that will always aggro that guy. Ooh, an item. Shield. That shield is pretty terrible. The starting shield I have is much better. The area boss is close by. Oh, another item. It's just beyond that tower over there. But I have another secret to show you before we fight him. Yeah, also maybe you didn't know. Yes, there is a cell mechanic, but it requires a specific NPC, and it will be a while before you see him. He'll be in the Firelink Shrine, in the area that is full of water. Once the water is gone, he will show up. Oof, nearly fell down. If you're worried about your equipment piling up, only thing that affects your equip load is what you have equipped. It doesn't matter what you have in your inventory. I can have hundreds of helmets and armors, as long as the only thing that matters towards equip load is what I have equipped. That is weapons, shields, and armor. Rings don't count, items here don't count, and arrows don't count. Now here is another secret. When you attack or roll through these barrels, a crystal wizard will appear. You should try to kill these guys as quickly as possible, because they drop upgrade material. If you don't kill them in time, they will despawn. But you can just rest at the bonfire, try again. Right, another thing I should mention. So when you open this door and get to this chest, you will find gold pine resin. You can equip it here next to your Aztec flask. What this does, it will add lightning to your attacks and you will do more damage. This is a consumable, so as you can see I only have 3 of them. So once you use them up, you will use them up. But it will make the next boss easier. And the next boss is beyond this fog wall. Now, once you enter, don't immediately run to the other side, but rather turn around and climb up this ladder. There are a couple skeleton archers up there that you should absolutely kill before the boss shows up. It will make the boss fight significantly easier. The boss won't actually show up. There is a trigger, you need to get far enough onto the bridge for him to spawn. Oh, it's right, I can't leave fog wall now, I don't think, yeah. I will defeat the boss and go back to show you. So once you get close enough, the boss will spawn on top of that tower, jump down. Then run back and climb up the ladder. We will do a jump attack on this boss. We will do a drop attack. And that will do a lot of damage. As you can see, nearly dead. Oh, and I staggered him. Very easy. Wow, yeah. I didn't expect to go this to go so well. There is another way to defeat this boss if you can get him to jump backwards over the wall. But that is a bit risky because you can also fall down and die. So to get this gold pine resin, you need to go back to that tower with the archer and the 3 guys in front of it. Right here. So in this area, you need to buy the key from... Yeah. The Zweihander is a fairly powerful weapon, especially if you buff it. You do need to buy the residence key to unlock this door. And then just go in here and open this chest. And in this chest is this gold pine resin. Yeah. There is another secret here. Behind these boxes. More souls. And here to the right is the fan favorites NPC Solaire. Hello.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
You can summon this NPC for quite a few of boss fights, so he's very helpful.
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
The item that he just gave me, White Sign Soapstone, this is a multiplayer item. This is what you can use to leave your summon sign so that other players can summon you so that you can help them fight bosses. If you play online. I'm playing offline.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
The best way to make sure you are doing the NPC quests correctly is to exhaust their dialogue, so just talk to them until they start repeating themselves.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind.
And he just started repeating
Gaze at
himself.
The sun is a wonder. If only I...
Okay. The bloodstains are the spots where other players have died. If you go over to them and interact with them, you will see how they died. Well, you will just see their characters, you won't see what killed them. And that should give you a bit of an insight into how to avoid the same fate. Now for this next part, you should definitely unequip everything you have, just so that you're as light as possible and as fast as possible, because a Drake will come and light this entire bridge on fire. We're going to round down here to the right, down the stairs. Okay. Wasn't fast enough, but that's okay. I survived. And yeah, as you can see, it killed most of these guys. Down here is the shortcut to the bonfire we kindled earlier. I will level up now because I have a lot of souls. $7,507. Vitality, endurance. Okay. Level 19. This up here is a fairly good soul farming spot in the early game, so just run up here to the right and hide behind this wall. The fire won't harm you, but it will kill all the guys on the bridge. So just Run up here, let the dragon kill everyone, run back down, rest at the bonfire, and you get about 500 souls each time. I won't run down, I will wait here, because eventually the drake comes down. Don't fight it, it will kill you. Instead, you should run back here and hopefully survive. Here is another bonfire. But before you get to it, run up here to the side. You are safe here. And this drake will just fly off. And now you can safely collect the items on the bridge. These enemies here won't attack you. They're safe. Claymore is also a fairly good weapon, I just picked it up from that corpse. It requires significantly less investment in the strength, only 16, so if you don't have the strength for Zweihander, it's a good alternative. Aha, so you have to lower the ladder yourself. It doesn't open automatically. You need to get up to it, and then you will get a prompt that says kick the ladder, and you interact and it will kick, your character will kick the ladder down. So yeah, you do have to fight that first boss before you can access this area. Yeah, that's how it works usually. In this game, you defeat the boss, you unlock a shortcut, and then you can travel back faster. Now, this is another shortcut. The main way you're supposed to go is below the bridge, but you can just run past the drake and get to that bonfire a lot easier. If you do go below here, there is one guy with a shield and another guy with a sword and shield. Spear and shield, not sword. Ah, the Titanite shard. So this is the most basic upgrade material that you will need to upgrade your weapons from 0 to +5. Enemies drop it, you can buy it from a nearby blacksmith. I haven't gotten to him yet. I'll show you where he is. He's a bit further along. Please attack me. Now this next area is a bit tricky because there are 3 rats in there and they give you poison. So you have to be careful. If the poison builds up, it will deal a lot of damage to your health over time. There are items that clear poison, cure you of poison, but I don't think I have any on me right now. Yeah. You can also farm those items. And now we're on the other side of this gate, which we opened earlier. Here is another guy. Now before we continue forward, we'll go up this tower, and there is another black knight on top of it. This one is using a greatsword, I believe. And the one we met earlier was using a normal sword. Okay. These knights don't respawn after you kill them. They're only a one-time fight. Oh, hey! Okay, follow me outside. Come on, a little further. I'm right here. Another Titanite shack, good. Now slowly start walking towards here, and the guy on the right should start aggroing onto you. Just wait for him to walk over. There's no need to rush in. Now there is... okay. There is an enemy on the right here, it's the shield guy. There is a staircase here, and we're going to deal with the guys on top first. Here is another shield guy, and there are two guys with crossbows on the left. And I did a backstab. Okay, that guy is coming after me. We'll deal with him first. Excellent. Now, this armored boar is quite tricky if you fight him head on, but luckily there are ways to make that fight a lot easier. So this item that I just picked up, Alluring Skull, is used to lure enemies where you want them to be. I'm gonna equip it instead of the gold pine resin, and I'm just going to throw one of them down here behind the fire. And hopefully this bird will now walk into the fire and kill itself. Or not. It would be nice if you cooperate. Please. Yes, good. The boar has another weakness. It doesn't have armor behind it, so you can backstab this boar. If I can get close enough to it. I can't. Okay, goodbye. Okay, good, it's that. It didn't drop any. I think sometimes that board can drop a helmet that has fairly high defense. It is also very heavy, but it is quite decent. Hello. There are quite a few of these enemies in here, but they're fairly easy to kill. You don't have to worry about them. Just keep your shield up, wait for them to attack you, and for their attack to bounce off, and then you can just attack them. I don't remember what that key opens. There is another item over there. Just slowly walk across these beams and you should be able to collect it, no problem. It's souls, yes. The lore. Well, if you want to learn it through the game, talk to everyone and read the item descriptions. If you want to watch a video, then I'd recommend Watividia on YouTube. He does very good lore explanations.
I'm willing to bet that
Here is the link to his YouTube channel. He goes pretty in depth and should explain everything. He does these lore videos for all Souls games. Now this guy has a buckler and can parry your attacks. Let me just... I'm gonna show you the stance he takes when he's prepared to parry you. Okay, when he holds his sword up in front of him like that, he will try to parry you, so don't attack him. Wait for him to do the first move. Over here is another shield. Is this one better than what I currently have? Slightly worse defense, bit higher stability. So, stability. The higher the stability of a shield, the less stamina it takes when you block. So that's helpful, but also having higher defense is also helpful. Now, in this next hallway, there are two enemies. One is on the left, one is on the right. Ignore the one on the right. That is a guy with a shielded spear. He is very slow. You can go and fight this guy on the left first and kill him before the other guy reaches you. As you can see, he is nowhere near me. Now be careful here. As soon as you step up in front of this door, this guy will see you and start running towards you. Ah. There we go. There is another weapon over here. This is the halberd. It's fairly long. Does this moveset if you need a weapon with range. It's a good choice. Although this right-hander is also fairly large. There is a guy behind this door. He will attack us. The guy further back won't, so we'll deal with this guy first. Excellent. The knight at the back of the room is a bit more difficult. We won't face him immediately. Instead we'll go around and take care of the guys out there. Oh, they're not spawned yet. And now you can see them. If you're worried about fighting that guy, well, I was planning on ending the stream in 9 minutes anyway. It's late for me as well. My schedule, you have it in under my about page to remind yourself about. I stream 10 PM Central European time, which is 4 PM Eastern and 6 AM for Eastern Australia. I am streaming on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. Right, then let me just show you. We're not gonna fight the guy. Instead we'll go down here. Here is another bonfire. You can rest there, kindle it. It'll make your life a lot easier. This is definitely a bonfire that you should kindle, because it leads to several different areas. So you'll be back here quite often. Also, there is a blacksmith here. This is Andre. He can upgrade your weapons, repair your equipment.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
He also sells the basic upgrade material.
If it requires smithing, then speak
You
to me.
absolutely can. It might just... You might just have to farm humanity for a while. Would like to repair my equipment. Just be careful. If you have humanity used up, used in your upper left corner, if you die and you die again without collecting your souls, you will lose it. But if you have humanity in your inventory, like this, then it stays with you. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to kindle the bonfire. I think I have enough time to kill that knight. There's a fairly important item behind him and I want to show it to you. Yes, you need to first have humanity either in the upper left corner, or you need to use the item humanity to gain the number in the upper left corner, and then you'll be able to kindle. But before you can kindle, you have to reverse hollowing and turn yourself human back, and for that you also need humanity. So if you're not human, if you're hollow, you will need to use 2 humanities in order to kindle a bonfire. Okay, time to fight the big knight. This knight here is also a one-time enemy and he won't respawn after you kill him. It makes your life easier. I suggest you wait for him to do his attack and then you should be safe to attack him. Especially after he does that big heavy one, because he won't attack for a while. It does matter. So when you're human, you're able to summon other people and NPCs to help you fight bosses. But also when you're human, if you're playing online, other players can invade you and try to kill you. If you're hollow, then they won't be able to invade you. Anyway, here is a Firekeeper soul. This item is used to reinforce your Estus Flask. This means your Estus Flask will heal you more. In order to reinforce your Estus Flask, you need to go back to the... Well, you don't have to go back to the Firelink Shrine, you just need to go back to any Firekeeper, but right now the only one we know of is in Firelink, and this elevator will take us down to Firelink. There is a way to play offline. You need to go back to the main menu, I think. Network settings. No, you don't have to go to the main menu. Or do you? PC settings. I think you do have to go back to the main menu. I'll show you how to do it. We're done now anyway. So, and we're back. The closest Firekeeper is below this bonfire. She's down here. Click reinforce Estus Flask. Use Firekeep for store. Yes, and now you see I have Estus Flask +1. Okay. Since we're ending it now, I can just go back to the main menu and show you how to play offline. System. Where is it? Aha, here it is. So go to System, Network Settings, Launch Settings, Start Offline. And then every time the game starts, you will start in offline mode. Sure, no problem. That's it for today. I'll see you then back again on Monday at the same time. Bye.